Hi Taurus, this is your latest money read. These are the cards that flipped out for you. And Taurus, oh, you're about to lay some burdens down. Finally. I feel like some of you have been waiting for a certain judgment to pass in your favor, a certain document to pull through, I'm getting the yes, that you need the okay, you need the go ahead on a certain issue. For some of you, it may be a legal issue. It may be money that is due you. I'm getting some of you, it's a class action settlement. Some of you, it's just a settlement or money that is supposed to be returned to you. I'm also getting for some of you, it's something you pay off. You're able to pay it off early. So we're going to start with our main energy here, and our main energy is justice. Justice in your favor, baby. Hey, we love that, especially in a money read. That does also indicate, again, some legal or court proceedings. Doesn't have to resonate for all of you, but just understand that this can also be a universal justice, whereas say, for example, you've been putting in a lot of work, you've been doing a lot of giving, and when we give, we don't really give to expect things in return, but I do feel like in your case, the universe has been watching you, and has been watching you if you have been generous, and the universe is not going to just let that slide. They're going to want to give back. You know, that's sort of the way the karmic way the world works, you know, as far as energy goes. Now we start off here with the Four of Swords, and the Four of Swords tell me that you're in a moment of rest and also a moment of waiting. I get a strong indicator of waiting. The Four of Swords, this isn't a danger. It looks scary because there's swords hanging over them. Those swords are perfectly secure on the wall, don't worry. And the one underneath, the waiting. I'm also getting that you're waiting for the right moment. You're waiting for the right time. I'm also getting that during this time you're doing some self-reflection, some meditation, and some planning. I'm getting a very strong indicator of planning because I think at this point you sort of know that the odds are turning in your favor and you want to plan accordingly and plan ahead, okay? And now next up here, and also clarifying the Justice cards, is the Ten of Wands. I actually like this for the clarification card because it shows me that you are laying that burden down. It shows me also that you have done a lot of hard work. You've made all the phone calls. You've done all the paperwork, you know, and you've really put in all your effort. It shows me that this is coming to a completion. You are going to get to this point where you do not have to work so hard anymore. You don't have to do all these extra tasks anymore. And I love that because next up here we have the Magician. Somewhere in this energy, somewhere in this, you know, this retreat and this waiting and this information and this work and all the energy that you've been putting in towards this, somewhere you get to lay that down and really manifest. And for me, the Magician is more than just a manifestation card in this particular spread. For me, the Magician represents freedom. I get this strong message of freedom. Finally, you have freedom. And the Magician does not want for anything. You see how abundant this card is with the flowers, and they've got the tool from every trade, from every group, you know, earth, water, air, fire. They've got a tool from each. They've done all the work. And somewhere along that, you've collected all these tools. You're able to implement them in your life. It's almost like you've reached this moment of not just financial abundance, but emotional abundance, of spiritual abundance. I feel like many of you have learned things from different environments, different cultures, different work, again, different work environments, different places of employment. You have learned something from each of these places, and this is something that's going to assist you in that financial freedom, but I'm getting financial freedom. Some of you also, I'm getting you'll finally get to buy that house. I'm getting some of you will finally get to buy that house. You've never been able to buy a house before. You're finally going to get to buy that house. And look at this guy doing a disco. It looks like a disco move to me. You're going to be doing disco moves. All right, Taurus, I hope this helps. Until next time, my loves, over and out.